Okay guys, if you want to monetize your fitness brand by social media, you have to do these things first. First of all is the main thing that you have to clean your following. What I mean by this, you have to reduce the amount of following. Why? Because it will help you to see more content about your niche and get creative with it as well. This is the first thing. Second thing is you have to optimize the profile funnel. What I mean by that is to have a clear picture, and also you have to have a clean bio. How to optimize your bio? Because this is what is driving sales for you, driving clients to message you, to DM you, etc. How we do that? Sorry. How we do that is by, first of all, the profile picture have to be clear. Second of all, is you need to optimize your bio. You have to ask yourself what I do, how do I help, and what is my solution, and who is the ICP, who is the client you are speaking to. For example, what I do fitness, I am a bodybuilder, I am transformation coach, lifestyle coach, whatever. How do I help? You show your unique mechanism. For example, losing weight in 20 days with only changing your food, for example. What is my solution? Also, like by using how do you help it? For example, losing weight, 120 days, using only food or changing only your food or your habits or whatever. Who is the ICP? This is how you speak to your client. For example, I help 40 years old men that they don't have time to lose weight, to lose, for example, 20 kilograms in 1 month by only changing their food habits. Simple, clean, optimized. The second thing is the DM optimization, which is you have to include it in your bio, and you can build an automation by ManyChat with this. Okay, I don't know what is this. Forget about it. So you can build an automation, and then you put a link to build more trust. It's not booking, it's not something that you have to sell directly. It's more like a VSL YouTube long form video. So for example, here you can put your link, okay? YouTube vlogs channel, just to make your ICP know you better and think like I'm relating to this coach, because people, they buy into coaches, not coaching. And then we have the highlight optimization. How we do this? Here we put highlights about, start here, which is the story sequence that you can direct to the booking or to your solution or whatever you want. Second highlight is the results. You can put it also to nurture your client, to show them your results, to show them your transformation, your winning, basically. And then the work, the grind, the show off in the business. What I mean by this is maybe behind the scenes, maybe a story with a client that you struggled with or something like that. Like, you show off your business. And with the story sequence, I have here a prompt that you can use here. You can use it by, I don't recommend ChatGPT because we're boycotting ChatGPT. I recommend Claude. It's perfect for the story sequence as well. So for example, you are a fitness coach, you direct response, blah blah blah. Before writing anything, what is your primary effort? So the agent will ask you what is your primary offer, what is your ideal client, targeted audience, is it professionals, is it women, is it athletes, maybe you're working with athletes, what is the price point of your offer, and then what is the core transformation or result you deliver, what is your biggest credibility signal, what is your number one proof element, what is the next step you want them to take. This is crucial, guys. This is very crucial. The CTA is very important in the story sequence. In the story sequence, you don't need to put it only in the start here. You can put it every week, every 10 days on your daily stories. So once you have all the answers, it will create a 6-slide story sequence using the following framework: attention, relatability, authority, mechanism, proof, and then the CTA. So you just type in this prompt. I will leave it down in the description, or I will send it as a file. I don't know yet. And then tone guidelines if you want to write it like a confident coach or salesperson or blah blah blah. You get the idea. And this is the 3 types of story sequence that you can use in your daily stories. So the first of all is the value-based story sequence, which is driving value through your stories, about giving useful information maybe, or a freebie, or directing people towards something is free, like a piece of content, resource, or anything that can help them get a quick win. They need to feel it, they need to see it, they need to test it out and say like, wow, this guy knows something, you know. And this is number 1. Number 2 is the life update story sequence. So whatever happening in your life, if you want to share, of course, some people, they don't want to share everything. So if you want to share maybe an update about your client, maybe a struggle you're facing, maybe your relationship, maybe you're moving out, I don't know, something about your life, about you personally. And then the social proof story sequence. I don't know why my line is like this. Social, okay, story sequence. So they are used to show results, whether that your own wins or your client wins. So whenever a client messaged you that he bought into your coaching program, that messaged you, oh, wow, man, like I got these results and I'm so happy, and like a feedback, you know. So you can post it also in the story sequence. You just have to prompt it in the Claude prompt and tell it like, I want a social proof story sequence, I want life update story, I want value-based stories. You can use these kind of stories. And then the stories are the one best tools for starting DM. So you don't I don't recommend to have a DM automation if you are starting out like this. I don't recommend it. If you want people to DM you, it's better through the story sequence because they will engage with you. And this is what driving more story sequence. So let's zoom out here and see. Okay, let's discuss more about the content pillars. We have 3 content pillars, which is top of funnel, mid of funnel, and bottom of funnel. So what I mean by top of funnel is something is driving attention. Something driving attention. It's more about attractions, awareness, lifestyle, maybe videos or flexing out, traveling mini vlog, POV content, authority jacking content, and this is very important. So if you want to create a POV content, for example, POV, you are walking around the gym and no one is paying attention for you, or all people is looking for you, for example. I don't know. You can get creative with this. And here I put some examples. Mid of funnel content or middle of funnel content is show what you do, is to show the authority, show how you can help people, you know. And when they see this piece of content, they will say he's professional, he knows what he's talking about. Understanding and showing what you can do. Talk about your programs, made for the for the middle of funnel content is made for the old followers, or the people who followed you long time ago, and you are building more trust and more authority with them. So you can make them problem aware to solution aware. So you know you have this, they know you have the solution for them. I put also a couple of examples. Bottom of funnel, which I recommend it to be more testimonials, more results, more feedback of the clients, screenshots, whatever, because it builds intention to actions, and it is for the people that they are solution aware now, but they know they need this, but need an extra push. So your content, your results, your client feedback will give them this extra push. Show them people like them, same problem, show them reviews and testimonials, transformations, whatever, social proof, something that they can relate. Okay, they got that you are, you have a nice lifestyle, you have a very good knowledge about what you're talking about, but they don't, like, they are still hesitating. So this is a great push for them to buy into your solution. I put also some examples here. And by 1 week following this and following similar accounts, you will understand what is the top of funnel, what is the middle of funnel, what is the bottom of funnel of these accounts. So why is the first thing you need to do is to clean your following, to show and connect with similar creators. It's very crucial because you want to understand more and you want to get more creative and maybe make something similar to their content. You never know. Thank you, guys.